Hey everyone, and welcome into another Joint Movement TPT's video. We are staying with some friends in Page, Arizona, which is an awesome location because it's right around a bunch of really cool things like Lake Powell, the Grand Canyon, Bryce Canyon up north, the Stairs Escalante. It's endless.
It's a Sunday and I feel alright for the first time. It's a Sunday and I feel alright for the first time.
Yes, it's right in the middle of it all, and we're so thankful that we get to stay with our friends. We're having a blast. We got in last night, and at the middle of the night after work, we drove in on a Friday, and then woke up this morning and got to chat and catch up, have a wonderful breakfast with homemade bacon.
It was great.
Smoked homemade bacon. Amazing. And now we are at Gulch. Gulch.
We are,
Buckskin.
yeah, we're gonna go see the Buckskin Gulch, which is about 50 minutes outside of where we're staying. And it's supposed to be a lot like Antelope Canyon, not quite as pretty as Antelope Canyon, but right now Antelope Canyon is closed due to COVID, but Buckskin Gulch is open, and so it's going to be this really wavy, kind of tall slot canyon,
I can't wait
and
to
we
see
love
it.
those. Right now we are on the trail to hike to it, and a little tip if you're going to go see Buckskin Gulch is when you're going in on the road, there will be the trailhead for Buckskin Gulch. You should actually go past that and continue down the road for probably another 15 minutes until you get to the Wire Pass trailhead.
There's a whole bunch of cars in the parking lot. You'll know that you're there.
Yep, they have pit toilets here, so it looks like a trailhead, a really big trailhead. And the reason why you start here at the Wire Pass is because it's less of a hike to the actual cool slot canyons.
And then to buy a pass for your car, it is $6 per person. There's some difficulties getting online to pay for it. That's the main way to pay for it right now, and they do not have a cash box. So we have left a ticket in our windshield saying that we don't have internet, but we will try again after we leave.
Yeah, so it might be a good idea to reserve your day passes before. So pay for your day passes. There's not a reservation system. You can, as many people as they want can go to this, but you do need a pass.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get on the road. Trail? Something?
There's no place I'd rather be than here with you. That's all I need. There's no one I'd rather see close to me. That's all I need. If I could stay.
Hello. Weird. This is so crazy looking. You know, we're used to seeing like smooth edges carved out by water and stuff, but we walked up to this one and there's all these different like layers or sections to this one little cutout. So, what?
I think we're nearing the entrance of the gulch.
We're gulching, people.
We're gulching. Well, the gulch was short-lived. I don't think we're to the part yet, but that was awesome.
Maybe it was a good good taste.
A precursor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a little taste tester, you know, before you open up the full bottle.
Yeah. I think I want the whole bottle.
Yeah. You wanna go get some wine? Okay. Now I think we're at the entrance. This is the full bottle.
I don't know.
It looks pretty gulchy.
We could just be taste testing a different bottle.
No, this is gulch. But right at the entrance is really beautiful. All the sediment layers, the red rock, crissing and crossing. And then up here, kind of on the tabletop, it was more wavy. which was really cool. And it's kind of hard to capture it with the camera, but we're gonna try our best. Now we're ready to hike through the gulch.
I will stay here forever. If you're meant to, then let's be honest together.
Wow, we're like only like 10 yards into this slot canyon, and it is already amazing. Whoa, look at this.
Whoa, I found the ladder.
The what?
The ladder.
Whoa.
That was so cool. I loved that. It's just so neat to see how water and how wind has cut out the rock, and you get to actually be standing in it and hiking, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, that's definitely the best gulch I've ever seen.
Yeah, I think that is the best slot canyon we've ever hiked through. Out
Yeah.
of, I think some other comparable ones were Fire Wave Park.
No. Valley of
Valley
Fire
of Fire.
State Park.
Yeah.
They have a slot canyon on their White Domes hike, and it was really neat.
And then they also had the Pink Canyon, which was kind of like a slot canyon.
Yeah, but this one's a lot deeper and a lot
And longer.
wavier. Really cool. Now, some hikers just told us that if we keep going, we make it to the T to turn right, because there's more slot canyons up there, and they're like really tall. He
Hundreds of
said like hundreds of feet. So we're gonna go check that out. We're getting into some deep areas of this slot canyon. Like, it goes really far up the walls. It feels like we're in a cave. Oh man, now it's opening up to just beauty.
Okay, so we traveled a good ways, and I think we're gonna turn around and head back. We thought we saw some light coming in like it was the end, but it just keeps going, and it's still amazing.
Yeah, so we're not 100% sure how many miles you can walk through this slot canyon gulch, but Buckskin Gulch is definitely a must-see
Yeah.
if you're in the area.
Amazing.
Well, we're about to go out on the side-by-sides and do a little trail driving. And so we have been offered to drive our own, which I'm pretty pumped about.
So I'm driving,
What?
and Ryan's gonna be in for the ride of his life.
Oh gosh, that would be terrifying. No, we're really excited to get to go out there on the trails and see it before the sun goes down. And they're getting the toys together right now. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It is Sunday, so the last day of our little weekend trip here near Page, Arizona. And we're gonna go out on the Glen Canyon Dam. Actually, the bridge before the dam, but you can see the dam.
Yes.
I just said dam a lot of times.
And you can see the huge ravine on the other side of the dam, which is just as mind-blowing.
Yeah, the red rock like canyon. And this dam actually backs up the water to create Powell Lake. Powell Lake is actually down, a little less water. We're waiting on some of that Colorado water to come down. So it was actually pretty low. We actually got to see it when we took a side-by-side ride, which was amazing. We went through Glen Canyon, I think National Conservation Area. Got to drive through some canyons and some cool overhangs. It was a lot of fun, but we got up to a part where usually Powell Lake should be, and it was just dry.
And we also saw a half-sunk Jeep that went out onto the land where there used to be tons of water. Maybe they didn't know that there's usually water there, and it was just mud, and they were down to the frame.
Sunk down to the frame, that Jeep.
Yeah.
And so there was actually no one there. They were going to see if they could get someone to pull them out. Professionals, not us.
Not us.
But that was just such a cool ride. I'm so glad we got to do that. Ever since being in Arizona, we've wanted to go out on some side-by-sides, whether we rent them, but it was just a lot of fun to do it with friends we know. So now let's go ahead and we'll walk across the bridge that's in front of the dam and give you some of the views. So that was the Glen Canyon Dam overlook. So it kind of takes you out front of the dam so you can get a good view of the bridge that we were just on and then the dam behind it. But what's really amazing is we got to see kind of the rest of the canyon, kind of around the bend. All right, guys, we're on our final stop of this week's vlog, and it's at the famous Horseshoe Bend. This is definitely a more popular touristy spot, very iconic. You can look it up on Instagram, hashtag Horseshoe Bend, and probably see a billion photos, and we are going to add to that today. But it is $10 per car. If you happen to travel around with a motorcycle, it's only $5. And then it's about
Fun.
a half-mile hike to the actual viewing area.
Here we go on our hike.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day. Nice and sunny.
Fresh air.
Perfect weather.
Beautiful. Zooms it all the way in. Wow. Horseshoe Bend has exceeded my expectations. I was like, oh, $10 to see this thing? But when you first walk up to see it, it's like an optical illusion. It messed with my eyes just because it was so massive. And it's really hard to grasp how massive it really is, but definitely gorgeous. Definitely, if you're afraid of heights, stay away from the edge.
All right, everyone, thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button or subscribe to our channel. We enjoy making our travel therapy adventure videos as we release them every week on Sunday. And so thanks for joining us this week. Nothing important to say?
No.
Well, until next time, see ya.